Hello, welcome to your next 7 days. My name is Mirad. Here, you're gonna choose from 3 piles, and I am literally choosing the piles right now. Ooh, the first card is the Seven of Swords. That is pile 1. The timestamps are gonna be down below. Pile 2, it's the Page of Swords. And for pile 3, it is Eight of Cups. Okay, so the timestamps are going to be down below. Pick a pile and I'll see you at your pile. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. You chose Seven of Swords. I was starting to be like, I don't know if I like that. But guess what? You got the Sun and the Empress. That literally flew, okay? So maybe you want to fly somewhere. Oh, I see how you're flying. You're flying in your head. You're overthinking, motherfucker. So, can we have one last card? For pile 1, next 7 days. But there's no reason to overthink because you have the Sun and the Empress. You may need to be skillful though, so maybe you may need to ponder on that. But do not let it be... You also got the Magician, so you're good, you're covered. So there's no need for you to like... Don't let your mind control you. Control your mind. And when you think good thoughts, think positive thoughts, think the Sun, think fertilization, think planting, think those things. Whatever you do, make sure that you do it with intention, which is why I have the Magician. No matter what you do in life, what matters most is the intention behind it. And if it's obviously a good intention, a genuine intention, blah, 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 and all those things, then if you feel like it's going to work out for you, then it's going to work out for you. Let me just say that. At this point, you're finding yourself having to use your mind in a way that aligns with building, with planting, with being skillful. So... Can you have clarifiers for the next 7 days for pile? For pile 1, we have the World. We have the World and 3 of Pentacles. So you may need to collaborate and let go. Guys, let go. I understand that as we grow older, we tend to want to hold on to things because it's like, I must build something. There has to be something I've been building for years and things like that. And it's like, yeah, sure. But also, what's the point of investing on grounds that don't work? If your field is not working, then you need to find fertile ground. If you fertilize and that's not working, you need to... plant elsewhere. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with letting go in order to grab something else, as long as you make sure that you learn from the previous experience. And with the Temperance, it also goes back to being skillful and determined and, alchemization, which also makes sense with the Magician. I would say in the next 7 days, just follow your passions. Be led by them. Listen to your intuition. Trust yourself that you can be who you need to be for when you need to be. You have the 2 of Pentacles, so you might be busy, and the 9 of Wands. I would say shed some layers. That's going to help. I'm getting shedding. So shed. There's nothing wrong with shedding. Shed, and then you can move better. And the reason why snakes shed or animals is because the shell is small and they need to grow bigger. So shed. Okay. Can you have the... Okay, thank you. You have the something better. And listen to your intuition. So... the last card is you are ready. So if you're pondering whether you are ready or not, you are ready. The card literally says you are ready. There's nothing more for me to say. Goodbye, and I'll see you at your next reading, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading for the next 7 days. I hope you're doing good. I am shuffling live. At some point, I'm going to try the pre-shuffle, but right now, I'm a now shuffler. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So you're probably working on something with the Page of Swords or reading something. And it's keeping you busy. But that's good, because with the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're going to be fulfilled. You're not underwhelmed. You're just Ace of Swords. I would say you're excited, if anything, because some people get excited when they're faced with challenges. They like to challenge themselves for fun, so you could be one of those people. But you have the Sun. This is a good week for you, Pile 2. Again, no matter what's happening around you, just know that you're good, you're grounded. Let's see, clarifies. The Fool. There may be something you are starting afresh, learning anew, revisiting. With the Fool, I don't feel like this is something new, something you've already. You have the High Priestess, so you're very intuitive. The next 7, start really pay attention to what your intuition is telling you this week, this next 7 days. Please do that, because you're gonna connect with we have the Empress. So you're very much in your feminine energy. All these cards are women, except for the Fool. So you're very connected with your femininity, and part of being feminine is being intuitive. You don't have to work for this intuition. It's there. You can trust it. You can listen to it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Death. Let go. Whatever it is, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Please do not be afraid to do that. Okay? Let's see if you have any more messages for Pile. Take action. So this week, if you have been thinking about doing something, now is the week to actually do it. And it could be about your health as well, in whatever manner that comes. It could be mental, physical, spiritual. So you could want to work on that this week and learn to compromise. I don't know with what or with who, but you might want to include that in how you move. Can you have one last card for Pile 3? Is it the last card? But we have the Sun, so you're going to be good. You're going to be good whatever you go through this week. You can trust yourself. You also have the Nine of Cups, so you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. It could, I feel like it could also lead to an awakening, because the Nine of Cups and the Sun, both the women have their hands up and they are just like looking up at the sky. Well, with the Cups, it's looking up from underwater, but it doesn't matter. And the opportunity. So you have an opportunity this week to move differently. It's up to you whether you accept that opportunity or not. I would say take it, just like the cards are suggesting, but you know yourself, you know what you're ready for. I know you're ready for a lot of things, even though you may feel underprepared, but yeah, trust yourself. That's the message that I'm leaving you with. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you at your next reading, Pile 2. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading about the next 7 days. You chose the Eight of Cups. You have the Devil. Can we have, what does the week look like? The next 7 days look like for pile 3? Can we have 3 more cards? Can I have 1 more card, Spirit? Okay, so you chose the 8 of Cups. You have the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So there is something you need to let go of, move on from, release yourself from. I don't know, no longer associate yourself with it. I don't know how else to put it. But there is something you need to let go of with the Page of Pentacles. That is going to lead to a new beginning. Obviously, you know, the 2 of Cups. So the new beginning could be something that is reciprocal. You could be one that's usually over investing in a situation. It doesn't matter where you are. It could be the initiator of some sort. And once you let go of whatever it is right now that is not in balance, you're making room for something that is in balance. And you may be in your head about it, but I get that you don't have to, because we have the Ace of Wands and the Devil again. So whatever it is that you have to let go of, you just have to. And the strings in the Devil in both the decks I'm using, they are very light strings. It's not chains. It's like a shoelace of some sort, or something even thinner. So you have the power to free yourself from this Devil. And remember, the Devil at this point is anything that is out of balance, anything that is giving less than you are giving. And I'm not saying it should be 50-50, but the other party has to play their part as well. That's why they're called the party, or part, or whatever. The other party has to play their part. Okay? So if they're not doing that, do not feel bad. The Devil is there to help you correct your ways. And with the Hierophant, you can trust yourself. You do have the authority to make the right decision. Right now, I feel like you have to step up and do what is right for your higher self, instead of for you that is in the now. Do it for your higher self. Whatever decision that you make, you need to make, do it for your future version. Hope that helps. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. So you may feel like you got left out in the cold. You may be thinking about that and stuff, but it's like, yeah, shit like that happens, but also you need to allow yourself the freedom to move, to know that you are not bound to anything or anyone, not your country, not your land, not your people. If your people are mistreating you, then they are not even your people. You can get out there and, I don't know, start a new family from scratch. I'm not saying like go make babies and stuff. I'm just saying like could be a soul tribe. You don't have to stay trapped with people just because that's who you grew up with. People grow apart, people change, and yeah, man, it's that. If you feel like you're no longer aligned with something, with someone, it's okay. It doesn't matter how much joy it has brought you. The reason why okay, so I'm shuffling the Oracle deck, and then you have no and let go. The next card is big happy changes. So whatever you're letting go of, do not worry. The universe is abundant. As long as you open yourself up to receive the abundance, to put yourself in the right state of mind and state of emotion, you're good. You're good. Something better is gonna come along the way. Can you have one last card? Can you have one last card for healthy next 7 days? Okay, we have opportunity. So whatever you're letting go of, trust that there is a lot of opportunity out there for you, and that is going to lead to abundance. You don't have to stay in a toxic environment just because you're afraid that there are limited options out there. But yeah, take this and use it in a good way, please and thank you. I'll see you at your next reading, pile 3.